Hey y'all, Glitchin here. Today we will be doing a Springans combo video. So, let's start off with the absolute crazy combo that you want, preferably every game. So you want Great Sansi, Gold Golgonda, Rocky, either Branga or Kit. It doesn't really matter which one you have in hand, but for this we're just going to say Branga. And one other card that you can just shuffle back into the deck. So this is not important. So, start off by activating Great Sansi Gold Golgonda. Activate its effect by discarding Rocky to special out our Merrymaker. Merrymaker effect to send Brothers to grave. Brothers effect in grave to special summon the Rocky. Rocky effect, add Brothers back to hand. Normal summon Brothers. Xyz into Gear Gigant X. Gear Gigant X effect, detaching one material. To add any machine, we're going to discard this off Kit later, so it doesn't really matter which one. I usually go with Pador, because it's just another Springans name, and why not? We will activate Brothers effect to attach itself to Merrymaker. Then we will summon our Champion Sargus. Sargus effect allows us to add a Springans card from deck to hand. Go Tally-Ho. Best card in the entire deck. It is crazy. Activate Tally-Ho, detaching 2. 1 and a 2. Add Kit to hand, or Branga if you have Kit in hand. Special summon the Kit and the Branga. Activate Kit's effect. Adding a branded spell trap to hand, we can add branded in High Spirits, right there. Then we have to shuffle back one card from our hand into the deck. So, for this example, Ash Blossom, doesn't really matter which card, since we're only shuffling it back. Activate Branded in High Spirits, revealing Pador to send Sprint to grave. Activate the other effect, which is part of the same effect. You can also discard it to add a Kit. Special Kit. Overlay for a King of the Feral Imps. King of the Feral Imps effect. Add a copy of a reptile monster. Where are we going? Supreme Sovereign Serpent of Golgonda. With this effect, you can special summon itself. Seize into a rank 8. Spell trap negate. Seize with these to a Utopic Future. Seize again into a Utopic Draco Future. In the end phase, activate Sprin's effect in grave to special summon a Captain Sargus from your deck. Almost called him Gigantic Champion Sargus, but that is our Xyz. So, with this, you have a Monster Negate and Steal, a Pop or Bounce, which is Destroy or Return to hand. Sargus allows you to attach a material, seize material, to pop card on field, and Hope Harbinger is a once per turn spell negate. Alright, here is our Nibiru Puruf play. For this, you want a copy of Golgonda, copy of Rocky, any other machine monster, and any other card. Activate Golgonda, discarding that. Make the Merrymaker, send the Brothers. This is what we do every combo, so I'm going to just gloss over it pretty quick. Brothers, summon Rocky. Rocky, add this back. Normal summon. Here is where things get different. Here, we can overlay these into a copy of Traptrix Rafflesia. That is summon number 4. So they can't Nibiru here. And once you get summon number 5, you can activate Rafflesia, sending Gravedigger's Trap Hole from deck to grave and copy its effect, which negates their Nibiru, and they take 2,000 damage. Now, I don't particularly like this combo because if you're ending on Rafflesia, you're kind of just left with like nothing else. Like you get another rank 4 and that's it, basically. I'll show you what I mean. We make the Sargus effect. Add the copy of Tally-Ho. Tally-Ho, detach 1, because we don't really have much we want to summon. Detach it from Rafflesia, since they don't need 2 material. Add the kit, wherever it is. Add the kit. Special the kit. Kit effect. Write it in high spirits. Shuffle back the whatever card that's in your hand. Write it in high spirits. Reveal and discard. Get that. Add us the kit. And special the kit. Overlay into whatever rank 4 is best. Our options are kind of Time Thief Redoer or Abyss Dweller. Just play Abyss Dweller. End phase, activate Sprint Engrave. Summon out the Sargus. And we end here. A single rank 4 doesn't really do much. We have a destruction slash return to hand, another destruction, and then a shutdown of grave. This isn't bad by any means, but I like to just go in. Like, if they have Nibiru, they have Nibiru. Like, I'm not a big fan of playing it safe. Alright, this next combo is if you just get Great Sand Sea, Gold Golconda, and Rocky, and a bunch of other cards that you just can't really use going first. So, activate Golconda, send that. Special the Merrymaker. Send Brothers. Should have a copy like sitting aside. Brothers, special Rocky, add Brothers, normal Brothers. Now here, I didn't play this card because I didn't have Regulus until a little while ago, but we can make the link to Cleafort Genius. When you special summon 2 monsters, the zone it points to, it allows you to add a Earth Machine to hand, which Regulus is. So, activate both of these, attach onto here, make Sargus, add our copy of Tally-Ho, activate Tally-Ho, detaching 2. Special summon them here and here. You can add Kit to hand, or any other Springans monster that you want. Doesn't really matter since our hand is full of stuff we cannot use. Cleafort Genius effect allow us to add a copy of Regulus. Actually, the smarter play here might have been to add a machine off the Tally-Ho and leave a machine in grave, especially the one from hand. Then we can make really anything we want. I like Abyss Dweller. Abyss Dweller is just, you just shut down the graveyard. There's a lot of like coincidentally graveyard effects. So we want to leave a card in grave for Regulus to equip to itself. So you end on this, which is a graveyard shutdown, an Omni Negate, a bounce slash pop. Don't have a good way to trigger that. You'd have to do it off Abyss Dweller. So he's kind of just a big body, and a Cleafort Genius, which doesn't really do much. But the main thing is a Regulus, and you got all of this out of 2 cards that you couldn't really use. So for this hand specifically, let's pretend this is an Imperm, Ash, Springans Blast, which is another copy of Imperm, pretty much, searchable. So that's another piece of interaction. Some hand traps. Not bad for a 2-card combo. Next up, I will be doing some test hands. So forgive me for any thinking breaks I have to do, because this deck is not as straightforward as you think. Sometimes you open full gas, you get whatever you want. You get a lot of end board. Sometimes you get nibbed. That doesn't feel great. but you kind of just have to play into it. You don't really have a choice in the matter. Unless you want to make Rafflesia, which isn't bad. But I just prefer to just go all in. Hope they don't draw it. They always draw it, like every single time. Alright, test hand. Let's see. Effect Veiler. Springs Blast. Sprite Smashers. Great Santee Gold Golgonda. Brothers. This... not going to sugarcoat it. This is not great. Let me think here. Activate Golgonda. Let's think about this. Send Brothers. Special out the Merrymaker. Merrymaker, we can send a copy of Branga. This is why I like Sprite Smashers. You can... should I send Branga? I don't know. Sprite Smashers, banish this to special the Rocky. Rocky, add Brothers back. Normal summon Brothers. Make something. Let's make a Gear Gigant X. So we have a bit of extra fuel. Because we're probably going to go into Kit so we can get a Topic Draco Future. Gear Gigant X, add a machine. Rocky, attach itself there. Then we can rank up into Gigantic Champion Sargus. Sargus effect. Tally ho. See, if we would have made Rafflesia here, this is kind of where the combo would end. We would make another, we'd attach 2, make another rank 4, probably Abyss Dweller, and we'd kind of be ending on nothing. Which is why I don't really like playing Rafflesia. So we'll activate Tally Ho, detaching 2. No, with our current hand, we just have to detach 1. Add the Kit. Special the Kit. Kit effect. Add the Brandon High Spirits. Shuffle back. This is either Imperm or Blast. I think Blast has a little bit more versatility, because in the very off chance that your opponent cares about zones, you can lock out a zone, which is nice, I guess. Brandon High Spirits. Discarding Door. Send that from Extra Deck to Grave. Add another Kit. Special Kit. Make a copy of King of the Feral Imps. King of the Feral Imps adds us our copy of this guy. Ideally, I wouldn't have to banish that Branga from the grave, but just how it wasn't a great hand. Gotta do what you gotta do. Just left with a snake in hand. Make a copy of Utopic Future into a copy of Utopic Draco Future. Go to the end phase, activate Sprint and Grave, summon a copy of Sargus. Or we should set this too, free Imperm. This isn't a bad. This isn't bad. Off of a pretty crap hand. Let's try this again. I don't know how many of these I'm gonna do. Maybe 1, maybe 2, maybe 3. Who knows? I'll just go until it feels like I've really shown you the deck's capabilities and weaknesses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Double Watch isn't great since it's a once per turn, but we can shuffle it back off of Kit if we get to that point. Terraforming is nice. We could Terraforming for the Therian field spell, but I think I'll just go for Golgonda in this case, because since we have Watch, we can get a lot of advantage out of that and possibly go full combo. Add Golgonda. We will activate it. Go into our normal play. brothers. We'll make the Merrymaker, send the brothers. Brothers effect, special Rocky. Add brothers, normal brothers. Seen this a million times. Detach one. Add anything. I just like to add Fedor because, you know, he needs a little love. He's an extra Springans name. Attach that. We will activate our copy of Watch. Watch. We want to add. Does that have to be two differently named? No, they don't. Okay, so we can add a Branga. Send a Branga. Branga, it's a level 8, which is nice, and it has a good graveyard effect if you banish another Springans monster, which hopefully will end with one engrave. We don't need to activate Branga. It's fine as we are. Sargus effect. Make the get that. We also have Sprite Smashers in hand, which can special A Springans from deck. We don't necessarily need that right now since we found full combo. But say for instance, or well, I don't know. But it's helpful. It's helpful when you're like, well, what can I do? And then you can just Sprite Smashers, get out kits, do a whole combo from there. Tally ho, detach 2, a 1, and a 2. And a kit. Kit is very good in this deck. I don't know why some people don't run it. Special out 2, special out the kit and the Branga. Kit effect. Add the, where is it? Add Brandon High Spirits, shuffle back the Watch because we don't need it. Brandon High Spirits. Get rid of that dude. Send that. Add a copy of Kit. Special Kit. Overlay into King of Feral Imps. Attach one. Snake. Snaky boy. There's the snaky boy. Special snack. Go for that. Relay into our big boy. We all know how it is from here. So, since we have a couple of Springans monsters engraved, we can activate Branga, banishing itself and another Springans monster to add a Springans card from deck to hand. This is why we play the one of Springans Blast. Searchable Imperm. Set that. Sprite Smashers. Could set this. Maybe save it for next turn. Could be nice. Could be nice. Alright, this hand is very bad. Very, very bad, in fact. So we can normal kit. Add Brandon High Spirits. Shuffle back copy of Sprite Smashers. It is once per turn. We don't need to. That, send that. Can't activate its effect, which is a huge bummer. Can't activate Brother's effect, special from grave, I mean. But didn't confuse anybody. Send the Sprind, another copy of Kit. See, this is not great here. Special Kit. Make... I don't even know. I guess we got a hard make Merrymaker. Merrymaker send something. We did normal summon, so I guess I'll just send a Branga. Branga effect, Brothers effect, attach them all onto here. You want to get as much value out of this as possible. So that, Champion Sargus. Thing. Tally ho, tally ho. We're gonna detach 3, I want to say. He's not bad. We get an 8. I'd like to have a field spell for this guy. I guess we could just detach 2 because 3 is unnecessary. No, we can Sprite Smashers or something. Let's attach 3. Attach 3, special 3. Add 1 Springans card to our hand. Oop, dropping everything. Make. You already have the Serpent in hand. I guess either make Abyss Dweller or Redoer. Wouldn't be bad. We can Sprite Smashers. Banish a Springans card from grave. Right now all we got is Tally Ho. Special out a Springans card from deck or a Therian from grave. We don't have any Therians in grave right now. Special out. Where's our second Branga? Did we use it already? Uh-oh. Second Branga, where'd you go? Oh, silly me. It was in this little side pile I have over here. Branga, make the Hope Harbinger. See, we went from having a useless level 8 into having a Hope Harbinger. You can only special summon this if you control a field spell or a face-up card in the field spell zone. I don't know why they worded it like that. So this isn't bad. This isn't a bad end board. Oh, yep, that effect engrave. Special out of Sargus. If you can't get kit in rotation, you can Sprite Smashers just for the Sargus in the end phase, which is nice. This is a pretty good end board. Loses a lot to interruption. If your opponent Ash Blossoms or Imperms you anyway, any step along the way, you're kind of screwed. All right, guys, hope you liked that. I was going to add this onto the end of my Springans decklist video, but that video went really long, and I didn't want to record this on the end of it, so I just recorded it as a separate video since somebody in my comments asked for it. So, hope you liked it. I might do another decklist video pretty soon. We'll have to see how that turns out.